making cars moves us. What moves you?
On the site tour today were 25 representatives from various industries interested in the potential of the ship repair facility. They're not bidders yet. The new RFP hasn't even been issued, but an RFI, request for expressions of interest, has been issued. And the visitors to the shipyard today are interested and may become bidders.
The questions we have is the level of maintenance for the buildings, and then the type of utilities that will be provided for the RFP or for the contract.
Are you going to be a bidder?
We're looking at possibly bidding for the contract.
We are here on Guam doing government work. We have men and assets here on island to be of service to anybody that might lease this facility and or maybe a joint venture.
One of our subsidiaries up in Saipan, a company by the name of CFIX, does a lot of afloat repair work for U.S. Navy and commercial vessels, and so we're interested in looking at this facility down here and business opportunities and possible teaming arrangements with other companies.
The group was led by Stephen Hughes, a contract specialist with the Military Sealift Command. He says the aim is to issue the RFPs by the summer and make the decision on who will run the shipyard by this fall.
The goal is to get us the best requests for proposals out there to help sustain the best ship repair capacity and local workforce we can here on Guam.
What's the process here on that? How long will this take?
Our hopeful is the summer months we'll begin the whole finish the whole process, and by the fall we'll have a complete award.
When the RFP is announced this summer, it won't be the first RFP issued for the ship repair facility. The last RFP went out last January, and Guam Shipyard was selected as the only qualified bidder. But in December, the Navy pulled the plug on negotiations, saying they couldn't reach agreement with Guam Shipyard. Guam Shipyard remains interested and fully intends to bid again on a facility they've been running for the past 15 years. Shipyard's operations manager, Bob Kennedy, went on the tour today.
Yeah, the actual nature of the arrangement has changed from a land lease to a ship repair capability. So we're working through all of the details of what MSC is going to require for this. It's important for a number of reasons. Number one is jobs. We employ 350 people here.
Do you feel uncomfortable, though, inviting these people into what's basically your home?
This is actually not our home. This is Navy's home. We are lessees of the facility, and the Navy is moving forward with a new contract for ship repair capability here on Guam.
Guam Shipyard President Matthews Pothin. He was also on hand for the site tour today. Although negotiations were broken off last year, he still remains confident that the shipyard's rebid will prevail.
We're extremely competitive since we own all the machinery here inside the facility. The only thing that is the Navy's property is the land and the buildings. Every other machinery that you see in here is owned by Guam Shipyard.
If somebody else were to win the RFP, what would happen to this equipment?
All these equipments and machinery will be removed from here. And
that prospect, the removal of all the equipment, including the dry dock Big Blue, is a matter of concern to these potential bidders.
You want to know if you're going to have an operation that you can step into, or $20 or $30 million needs to be spent before you can start to work.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.